Hi guys, let's study this math book we studied in class 8. Okay, let's do a recap of previous video. We have done a question and I have taught you how to draw graph. Now today we will do some questions from exercise 1b. Before starting exercise 1b, I want to introduce a mathematical sign which would be new to you. The sign is this sign. This sign is the sign of proportionality. You will get to know how to use this, when to use this sign when we will do exercise 1b. Below question is from exercise 1b, question 2. Question 1 is, if z square is directly proportional to w and z is equals to 4 when w is equals to 8, find an equation connecting w and z. Part 2 is, find the values of z when w is equals to 18, and part 3 is, calculate the values of w when z is equals to 5. Solution of part 1 is, z square is directly proportional to w. This is the sign of direct proportion. So it shows that it's a proportion. So we will say that z square is directly proportional to w. Z square is equals to kw. K is equals to constant, so it means z square is equals to constant w. Okay. Now z value is 4 here. Okay. So we will put its value and is equals to k8 means constant 8. Now 4 4s are 16 and 8 would come here, and 16 is divided by 8 and then the answer would be 2. Now the solution of part 2 is, z square is equals to constant w. Okay, z square is equals to, we don't know the value of z, that's why we have written z only, and is equals to 2 multiplied by 18 because k value is 2 and it's multiplied by 18 because w value is 18. So then z would be square root. We will put square root on both sides, and 2 18s are 36, and then 36 would be make when 6 is multiplied by 6. So the answer is plus minus 6. Okay. Now the answer of part 3 is, z square is equals to kw. This is the formula. Okay. Now z value is 5, so 5 square is equals to 2w because k value is 2. Okay, and w we don't know, that's why. Okay, now 5 5s are 25 and 2 would come here. 25 would be divided by 2 and w value would be 12.5. Now we will do exercise 1b, question number 4. And question number 2 is, for each of the following equation, state the two variables which are directly proportional to each other. Now in this question we will use the previous sign which I have studied, which I have taught you. Okay. So part A is, y is equals to 4x square. B is equals to y is equals to 3x square, and C is y square is equals to 5x cube, and part D is p cube is equals to q square. Solution of part A is, y is directly proportional to x square. This is the sign of proportionality. Okay. Now part B is, y is directly proportional to x square root. Okay. So this is the sign of proportionality. Now C solution is, y square is directly proportional to x cube. Okay. And D part solution is, p cube is directly proportional to q square. Now we will do question number question number 3, which is from exercise 1b, question number 5. If q is directly proportional to p minus 1 square and q is equals to 20 when p is equals to 3, find values of p when q is equals to 80. So this question is a tricky one. Okay, its solution, half solution is this: q is directly proportional to p minus 1 square. Okay, because q, then the sign of proportionality, and then p minus 1, which is this. Okay, then q is equals to constant p minus 1 square. Okay, then q value is 20, so we will put here, and k value we don't know. Okay, and x is here. Okay, now k is multiplied by 3 minus 1 square. Okay, now 20 is equals to k multiplied by 2, because 3 minus 1 is 2, and then 2 to the 4, and 20 is equals to k multiplied by 4. Now 4 would come here, cross multiplication, and 20 is divided by 4 is equals to constant, and the answer is 5. Now the constant came 5. Now half quotient is here. Q is equals to constant multiplied by p minus 1 square. Okay, Q value is 80 is equals to k value is 5, and p minus 1 we don't know. Okay, p minus 1 square. Now 5 would come here, 80 would be divided by 5 is equals to p minus 1 square. Now the answer would be 16 is equals to p minus 1 square. And now we will do square on both sides. 16 would be having square, and p minus 1 also having square. Okay, now the answer would be plus minus 4 is equals to p minus 1. Now we will put 1 on both sides. Now from here 4 would be minus by 4 by 1, and p would also, and now the answer came 3. Now you would be knowing how to do exercise 1b. Okay, do exercise 1b now for practice. Please subscribe and press bell icon. Stay home, stay safe. Bye bye.